Hey writers, happy Thursday. Just wanted to check in and remind you of a few things. The most important thing is that tomorrow, Friday, is a PD day in my school board. So just a heads up that there will be no new post tomorrow. If you have any questions about our current assignment, remember that it is due on Monday, so you may want to make sure that you are asking those questions today to ensure that you get a timely response. Next thing I wanted to remind you of is the task that we're currently working on with regard to setting. So as I mentioned yesterday, by now you should have sent me a picture, either one you took or one you found online, that shows some sort of setting that you think would make for a cool place for a story to occur. So now that you've provided those, they should be all on the Instagram feed. What you want to do now is choose one of them that you will use as the setting for your next short story. Remember that you can choose the picture you submitted this time around, but you're also encouraged and welcome to choose any of the pictures submitted by your classmates. So the next step, once you've picked that picture, is you want to recreate the sensory detail chart that you can see in the newsfeed as well as on the lesson content page. Basically, it's just a reminder of each of the senses that you want to consider in terms of the details that are associated with those senses to help recreate for your reader as accurately as possible what it would feel like, smell like, taste like, etc., to occupy the space that you've chosen. Don't necessarily have to put all of those sensory details into your piece because some of them might not be relevant. For instance, it might not be relevant to talk about what that particular setting tastes like, depending on what you're writing about. But you want to take advantage of as many of them as possible so that that space really comes to life for your reader in your work. So once you've recreated that chart, then you're on your way to drafting a 400-word scene or story that takes place within that setting, and that incorporates as many of those sensory details as is realistic and effective for your story. Don't just add things for the sake of adding them. If they feel forced or unnatural, then they're probably not really going to enhance the reader's experience. Once you've created your draft, please keep in mind that the two rules for this task were to make sure that you're using third-person narration. That could be either limited or omniscient, totally up to you. And that you also were asked to incorporate at least 2 characters into this scene or story. So please make sure that your writing is meeting those criteria. That work can be submitted to the Dropbox and it's due on May 1st, that's Monday. So again, if you have any questions, please make sure that you're submitting them today so that you can ensure that you're gonna hear back from me, keeping in mind that tomorrow is a PD day. If you do have any questions or need any clarification on what you're working on, please, I'd love to hear from you. Send me an instant message or an email. Otherwise, if you do have a PD day tomorrow, I hope you have a great long weekend. And if not, one more day to the weekend and I hope you make it count. Have a great day, guys, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.